Right. Very good. The Malkarian siege train, of which there are at least 6 engines. You counted 6. And they're probably the ones you saw were trebuchets, but he might have more. It looks like some sort of erectables. You've seen stuff like this before in castles or on castles. They're generally referred to as the Horde, and they come out and they deploy along the walls. They fit into ready-made grooves and stuff like that, and they form that kind of idyllic picture. Instead of that like bare bones castle you see, it makes up like a battlement on top. It usually composes of like a rather thickly set roof and then wooden erections on top of there, and then sometimes it goes out over the side of the wall so you can drop stuff through them and murder holes. And it looks like stuff like that, and a bunch of stock trees, just regular freshly cut trees, timber.
How many of these?
A lot. It made up at least half the procession. And these are no regular trees. They're Malkarian trees. They're from the Blood Forests. Testing? Okay. Collapsible tent.
You just said that it did a whole lot of different things, and I'm like, this is ditto the Siege Engine Pokemon.
Oh, the Horde?
Yeah.
It does all of those things. It's not necessarily
so it's ditto the Siege Engine Pokemon.
Sure.
I'm not gonna write. What makes you think I'm gonna write serious notes?
Thanks, Warcraft. Make looking for a picture of this really difficult.
I don't need a picture. All I need to know is it's ditto the Siege Engine Pokemon. We're
Sure.
fine.
Like an erector set, right? Lots of base parts. Or scaffolding. Yeah?
Hold on. There we go. Is that better?
Yes. The new Malkarian cavalry. You know, before they had like bat knights, people who rode around on like giant flying bats like Thanatos does. But they've kind of been decimated, you assume, during the invasion of the Malkarian in the winter there and subsequent. And these bats are kind of rare now. And so far as you know, you've only really seen Thanatos riding around on one.
So this is just real good cavalry.
You think, you know that the Order of the Silver Lance is good, but the new guys, the Malkarians within them, are kind of...
On there?
And it's been mostly as a show of force against these smaller factions that the Malkarians been bringing into line. And maybe collecting taxes that have been left in lieu, so on and so forth. Aside from them and the gear... Oh. So these guys showed up a little bit later, but probably just as important. Gerbo's friends, the allies of Gerbo One Shoe. The clockwork heavy cavalry made of lizardmen. And I'd say there's probably 24 of them altogether.
All right, I got that one. Is the horde more accurate now? By the way.
Yes.
Lincoln logs the siege engine. Wow, you. I'm glad you put that there, but way to go with spoofing that name.
It's not a spoof. It's a reference.
You get my point. You done good.
I thought it was good.
You did good. It's fantastic.
And I surprised at least one person. Everybody else didn't understand the joke, but it's okay. Clockwork Cavalry's cool.
Yeah. I'm gonna. God.
All right. Is there any comments? Anybody else? Any notes we need to take down? Anything we need to talk about? Well, I got everybody here.
Nope.
Under my ire. Within my direct control.
Nope. I think we're good.
That's good. I'm glad you think we're good.
But are we really?
I think so.
I set up the push to talk so I can play on my phone easier.
Ah.
I have a foot pedal now.
So sometime this summer, I might disappear for 6 months. Just want to let you guys know. I'm thinking about going to Antarctica to work for Raytheon for a little.
Sounds neat.
Or whoever's down there.
Why?
Because it pays a lot. Hopefully
it's Antarctica.
Hopefully they have internet. That would be awesome. If they don't, oh well.
Probably really slow
Internet in
satellite.
Antarctica.
I mean, they got satellite TV.
Probably has satellite internet as well, which is not the best.
I guess.
I mean, as long as he can talk.
Yeah.
I'll keep going. It's just There's kind of somebody missing from the table here. I mean, we can go without him, but I'd feel wrong about it. I guess we could put it to a vote.
I feel like we should try and wait, push it one more week, and see if he shows
We
up.
can't pick up next week because
Push it one more session.
Okay. We'll go one more session, and we're starting right away without him at our normal time, 8:30. I'll be on before that, just doing prep, but now I know we're wrapping up around 8:30, but that's because we've been going for like 6 hours. I don't know. Is Eldest still streaming?
I
Or did you only
restarted
catch
it.
the first half?
I restarted it after the thing.
It's got 2 parts.
Yep. Well, not next Sunday, but the Sunday after, because at 8:30 next Sunday, this one coming, we have the new campaign artist running, which I will henceforth call the main campaign. Are you gonna fix the name, Kenan, so I can delete mine, or are we just gonna leave that Leon Chameleon up there?
What? No, I'm not changing it.
Okay. There's the actual spelling.
Yeah, I know. I saw it. It was like I you cheeky bastard.
I kind of want to get artwork done for him, just because I think it's hilarious.
Oh man.
Artwork done for what?
I was like, and I understood it after you said the name, the plumage, the round shield, the pointy blade.
Yeah. I'd been alluding. It was getting there. So there's a character in a video game me and Cannon used to play a lot. Awesome Knots.
I was gonna suggest that maybe we go poke at it again after you said that.
I'm too drained at the moment to do anything. That was a lot. That's like 6 hours.
Yeah, that's fair.
Feels like 6 hours. Anyway, and I got off a lot of my good hammers this session. Many of my planned ones. He's a character from a video game we play a lot. He's a assassin, but he's also a chameleon, and he's from space. He's got a mechanical arm. You can look him up. He's pretty interesting looking. But
it's a little cartoon chameleon dude.
Yeah, he's got a. Who's the person who voices him? But I don't know. But he sounds like French, like Parisian French. And a lot of his lines are great. I used to know most of them, like off the top of my head. But Leon Charlemagne, it was like when he says when he comes down. And if you say that just right, it sounds like Lion Char, the chameleon. So Lion Charlemagne, or Leon Charlemagne, which is his name. But there's a guy I know who does arts for Warhammer 40k. He has a comic, and he does like one-shots and stuff, and he'll take your commission and stuff like that. Actually, his hard drive just blew up recently, but that's beside the point. But he's done. His thing is about Tau, the Tau Empire that dragons are always dragging on about. And there's a race of like bird people, lizard bird people, in the Tau Empire, and I could just see this guy. Oh, he'd look good.
So we are done for the night, though, right? We're stopping it here.
Yeah, you can stop the stream.